they'll stone you when you're trying to be so good.
No doubt most of you have
They'll
heard
stone you
that
just like they said they
the
would.
hype from this collab beer called the W00tstout, Stout, and it's a collaboration, Stone Brewery and Greg Koch, Drew Curtis from Farking.com, and Will Wheaton, who's a famous actor. It's 13% ABV. It's supposed to be very interesting. Has rye, wheat malt, pecans, and it's partially aged in bourbon barrels. Okay. Give it a try now. It's going to be pretty strong. I don't drink too much of this. A little at a time. No head. Beautiful, beautiful color. Completely opaque chocolate. Let's see what we're clocking in here. Hopefully it's not too cold. A little cold. It's about 48, which is good. 48 Fahrenheit. It'll warm up in a few minutes. And see what the aroma is. Very pecan-y. Lots of nuts. I was expecting more chocolate in this. Yeah, the aroma isn't that strong, but very nutty. It's funny for an Imperial stout. Usually I don't get that in some chocolate. Okay, the mouthfeel is, it's hoppy, it's stone. Got a little taste in that. Okay, it's really nutty. Heavy pecans in this. Good chocolate. It's much smoother than I thought it was going to be. It's not your typical hopped out stone beer. You have to say this for a stone beer. I mean, this is really balanced. But it's a collab. Now the chocolate's starting to come in. But it's the overwhelming aroma is pecan. Now, what about the rye? And I'm not really getting too much in bourbon at all. Let's see about the rye. Okay. It's good hops at the finish. Slight whiskey. It's not really that. It's really not that strong. Okay. This is kind of surprising. It's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. It doesn't taste like a heavy 13% Imperial stout. It tastes actually more like a 10%. It's interesting. It's mellower than I thought it was going to be. There's absolutely not really a lot of alcoholic finish in this. It's a very, very good Imperial stout. It's quite good. It's very balanced. A lot of pecan, which is unusual. I don't recall any Imperial stouts with pecan in it, off the top of my head. I've had plenty of beers with a nutty flavor and aroma. So, it's definitely an excellent beer. Very interesting beer, coming out of Stone Brewery. Different than anything probably ever had from them, at least anything I've had. And I'd give this, solid 8. It's an excellent beer. It's worth trying if you can find it. Well, I actually have a total change of opinion on the beer now that it's warmed up. It's totally different. I won't say that I misjudged it. It's almost as if you have two different beers with two different temperatures. Be interesting to taste this beer. It's probably more drinkable when it's colder. It's different. So you get less of the can, you get more chocolate. And the whiskey barrels start to come, bourbon barrels I should say, start to come in. And the bourbon starts to come in. So in 4 degrees, 5 degrees, it's a different beer. There's more, it's more like a stone beer now. It's very hoppy. So it's really fascinating that difference of 5 degrees Fahrenheit, you get a far less hoppy beer. You get a chocolate, less chocolate. Now I'm getting a lot of chocolate, not too much pecan. The whiskey comes through, everything comes through. It's very hoppy and finish. So it's fascinating to drink this beer at different temperatures, and it's still a very, very good beer. It's not the best beer I've had from Stone, but it's quite interesting and worth it.
Well, they'll stone you when you're trying to be so good.
Life is too short.
They'll stone you just like they said they would.